Welcome, my name is Johnny. I've been part of the family since 2019 at the Power Tools department at Silver Lakes branch. Today we're going to be speaking about pneumatics. With any pneumatics tools, you're going to need a compressor. Currently in front of me, I have a 50-liter compressor, which is a 1.5 horsepower. And then in terms of the compressor, what is important for you to know is how to maintain it before use. So there is an oil indicator on the compressor itself to indicate how much oil it has in the compressor. So it's important to have the oil on the level bar in the middle of the red line. The oil level should always be on that line. With the compressor, you get two gauges, the pressure switch gauge and then the outlet gauge. With the outlet gauge is the one that regulates the air that goes into your power tool. Most power tools, they are not operating at 8 bar as the compressor produces. They are operated 3 to 4 bar. So with this switch over here, you can set the air that is inletted to your air machine. So with the compressor, most of them, they have a drainage plug where you can drain the air of any moisture on the compressor itself to avoid the rot inside the tank. So with the compressor, you can pull a certain kind of machines of air. You can pull your nailers and then you can pull your staple guns also and your spray painters. So with your spray nailers, you get sizes that are 18 gauge and then you can get maximum of staples that are F30s. So with your staple guns also, you have to learn the air consumption of the gun itself so that you avoid making your compressor run all the time. When your compressor runs all the time, that's where you get tank shrinkage and then in the process damaging your compressor. So it's important for you to have the right pipe for the right compressor that you're going to be using in terms of the bar. Over here we have your 8mm pipe, which is able to withstand 4 to 3 bar in terms of air pressure. And then for you to be able to use the right pipe, you have to get a pair of couplers depending on the machine that you're going to be using, because some machines you get that the fittings are not aligning in terms of the threads. So you're going to have your hose clamps. So when you take your coupler and put it in your pipe, you fasten it with the hose clamp so that it doesn't pull up in terms of the gun. So with the guns, when you are using your compressor, safety is also a very important issue that you have to focus on. You have to always have your glasses on so that to protect your eyes, and then your ear muffs to also protect your ears from, as this guy is an indirect drive, which is making a lot of noise. Your dust mask also is important for you to avoid inhaling any dust that you're gonna be producing when you are using your compressor. So with the compressor, it does tell you in terms of maintenance, how do you maintain it. It does tell you that daily you have to check the oil level, as I mentioned, and then you have to check any leakages on your pipe system, that there are no leakages before you operate your compressors. And then it does tell you also that monthly you can change the air filter of the compressor that you're going to be finding in the compressor itself, and then changing the oil also of the compressor. For more info, you are more than welcome to visit any of our 8 branches in Gauteng for expert advice on quality products. Chamberlain's, famous for hardware since 1903.